Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. It is Monday morning, I believe it's the 29th of January. It's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 55 top. I don't know, it depends on your insulation. It's kind of in between 55 degrees, but it's perfectly clear. A beautiful day in Central Texas. High today is supposed to be about 70 here, which I can deal with fine. We got several days of that coming up. Within a 5-degree deviation. But having said that, what I'm going to touch on today, just for the heck of it, because I've been thinking about it a lot, since the temperature is coming up a little bit, my attitude towards camping is improving greatly, or traveling. I mean, I live in an RV, so, you know, for me to go RVing, I don't have to go far. I mean, I'm in one, a 16-footer with a lot of luxury. But what I've been thinking about is getting ready to go boondocking or dry camping, because that's what I plan to do for a while. For how long? I mean, I don't plan on going to RV parks or going to places that have hookups at all. Now, I may go to places that have hookups, but I'll just dry camp in the tent area, which is, for me, basically free, because I get half off as a senior with my senior pass. But for me, as I do always, I try to prepare myself mentally, you know, get in the frame of mind for the routine, because, you know, it does change. Mine doesn't change as much as others because I live in an RV, and it's not like I'm going to get in an RV and then go traveling, or going to go somewhere and be in a different type of camping thing. But what I do is, like today, I started making my routine grocery list, you know, the things that I will acquire and have, so that I'll have food for at least 4 days, you know, some good stuff, or, you know, that I can fix, you know, that's healthy, so I don't have to eat out and won't eat out. I don't eat out very much at all. Every now and then I do when I'm traveling, but we'll get to that in a second. But I've already changed the Dometic CF18 12-volt refrigerator from a freezer. I've turned it down, and now it's a refrigerator. So I'm getting that ready, and I've already stopped buying the frozen blueberries, and I'll start buying the ones in the little plastic packages. And the same thing with fruits, veggies, and so forth. Instead of putting them in the refrigerator now, I'll start putting them in my little hanging basket, so that I've freed up the refrigerator space. And then also I'm going to eliminate, of course, I won't take any mayonnaise, mustard, or anything like that in the refrigerator, because it takes up too much space and it's not good for you anyway. Now, mustard's not going to hurt you, but mayonnaise sucks. And as far as bread, I'm very little. I like to buy bread as I travel. When I find a place that bakes bread, and I can find a bread that has a hard crust, for some reason I'm attracted to that, and I can make a meal out of that by just toasting it and eating it dry, you know what I mean, and with something else. I may have some beans or something, who knows. But as far, I've got spaghetti, of course, I got some noodles, always have some noodles and stuff, and, you know, just some basic foods, so that I don't have to take up all the refrigerator space with that. And the refrigerator space will be used for mainly, the only things I can think of right now is I'll probably put a few beers in there, that's one, and then some yogurt, because that has to be kept cool. And I'll probably get those little small containers, so you can just eat the individual containers. And besides that, the individual containers are easier to fill in the spaces in the refrigerator. You know, the one large container just takes up a lot of space. So I'll use the small, you know, I'll get 6 of those small containers, and 1 a day is fine. As far as oatmeal, that's nothing. You know, you don't have to worry about taking care of that or refrigerating that. And what else? But again, the whole thing is to just get yourself in the frame of mind of being somewhere where there's no electricity, and you have to be very frugal with your electric usage because all you've got is solar. And I don't use it. Here's something else I'll mention, that I'm very, very fortunate that I'm this way, that I have this particular personality or this way of enjoying life. I don't watch sports at all. None of them, okay? No sports. I watch no news, none. I watch no weather programs, none. Every now and then, of course, I check the weather on my smartphone, but as far, and then, regular TV programming stuff, none. As far as movies, I'm virtually off all movies, okay? I very rarely watch a movie. In fact, I got rid of all my CDs several months ago, and, because I never used them. I mean, and that's why I didn't get a TV that had a DVD player, because I don't want to watch the crap anyway. I've seen all those old, and the movies I like, or the type of movie I like, they don't make anymore anyway. And that's just me. I'm 72 years old. I grew up in an era where we didn't have TVs when I was young, so I didn't really develop the appetite. I never really got hooked on sports, and now they've just gone, in my opinion, which is worth nothing, they've gone nuts. But so that frees me up from the entertainment side. I do like to have internet access, I'll admit that. That's one of the things I do like. I can get by without it because I can upload videos whenever I have cell service, and that's virtually anywhere. And so I can be at a campsite that does not have cell service and go somewhere when I'm driving and then upload the video. So that's not really mandatory, but I do like having cell phone service when I'm traveling, just for safety reasons, and also to be able to check weather and emails and stuff like that. And also I have this U.S. Postal Service thing set up now where you can check and see, what mail has come in without it having been delivered yet. I don't know what they call it, but it's a free service they offer. It really doesn't tell you a whole lot, but I don't get that much mail anyway. And so mail is not a big issue. But for me, dry camping and traveling is what I call, that's what I enjoy. The only difference from when I go traveling from what I have when I'm at my home base is, at my home base I have water, electric, and septic. I have a full hookup. Whereas when I'm traveling, it's dry camping, but I still have power. I still have some power. I've got LED lights on the inside. I got the Max vent fan to move the air around, and I've got propane cooking, and so that's all good. I can do everything that I do at home. So it's not much of an adjustment for me. It's just a matter of finding a decent campsite where I can stay a few days, and then I'm good to go. But anyway, I just thought I'd talk out loud a while, so that it kind of helps me think it through a little more, and helps kind of polish the diamond, so to speak. And I don't know what the sound's going to be like this because the speaker fell off and was in the seat. But anyway, maybe it picked it up. We'll see. But if it did, it did. If it didn't, I'll delete this video and do another one. But anyway, having said that, for you guys that go dry camping every now and then, just bear in mind that, prior to going, a few days before, just kind of get in the groove, And if you're living that way, you don't have to get in the groove. You are in the groove. And then as a treat, I guess you'd call it, if you wanted to, every now and then you can stay at a place that has electric and water and stuff. But for me, I don't really, it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I don't see the purpose for me of having any kind of hookup. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, in fact, I've often thought about dry camping where I live right now, but in the summer, you do have to run an air conditioner in Texas. Now, if I was just here from November, say November, December, January, February, and maybe part of March, 4 or 5 months a year, and then I would not need any of the hookups that I have now. I could do the same thing I do as I'm on the road. Not a problem at all. Why break the routine? But it does allow some comfort, and of course in the winter at home, here, you still have to run the heat every now and then, and I prefer electric heat over propane heat, even though you can get catalytic propane heaters that are, quote, very safe. I don't like that very safe, okay? I like totally safe, okay? But anyway, from Central Texas, USA, guys, this is Rusty78609, hoping that the mic picked up some of this because it's laying in the seat. Jesus Christ. You know, it ain't going to get no better either, is it? But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but use the link to Amazon products in the description of the video. Why? Because I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I get a small commission, and it does not cost you a dime. It might be a little inconvenient, and if you don't want to do it, I understand. But having said that, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. In fact, it's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will also help you lose weight if that's what you need to do or want to do. And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, real deep, and hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is very good for you anywhere in the world. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Ned or negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, okay? You don't have to let the talking heads dump their trash in your mind. So, but again, do the best you can there and enjoy your life. We'll be going boondocking or dry camping soon. I'm not sure when. I'm watching the temperatures now. And when the lows get consistently up around 45 in that range, yeah, we're good. We're good. But anyway, we'll see, guys. Enjoy your day, and hope you have a good week. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.